Happy Wednesday. My name is Mike, and we're here in the EliteLab Dev Center, and we're going to go over some Hump Day hacks. So now that we've got all of the devices appropriately named and colored, I can show you how to set up a dashboard and also just quickly how these devices kind of look in several different views. So you can see we have hidden meters down here, which makes this view off to the right a little bit easier to look at. Additionally, we have this nice collapse button. So I can now drag and drop and arrange these to how I choose. This is a nice way to just see all of your meters at once. You can obviously control the ones that are controllable quite quickly right from here. But the best way to really use EliteLab is in the dashboard. So what we'll do is we'll call this dashboard 12-liter G3X, since that's the device we're operating. And we're going to start by creating a widget. First widget we will create is a mini graph. And we will use the product temp, and we'll start with a temperature graph. So as you can see, the green, which we already chose on that other view, is right in here. I'm going to also add my vapor temp on here, so I can see the relationship between product temp and vapor temp. I'm going to name this graph temperature. I can set my time range or my X and Y. I'd prefer to just have it be auto for now. So now we can see these, which is nice. Let's create some more widgets. Let's do a live controller. We'll do product temp so that we can actually control the reaction. That one over here for now. And let's go ahead and create another mini graph with pressures. So we can see pressures and temperatures. Put both pressures so I can see both of them. I usually like to put the pressures above just so that, and I usually make it nice and wide so I can see kind of the relationship. Then I usually make my temperature kind of snap to the same but also wide. So now you can see we're starting to see all of our data in a nice organized fashion that really makes it easier to view. Last couple things I need to add in. I'm going to add a dial controller, which is going to be our stir RPM. These are super functional and really easy to use. This one we'll put over here. And then the last one we're going to put in is the condenser controller. So we can control our condenser temperature. Beautiful. Go ahead and put that right over here as well. And if I click the graph, or if I click this, I can shrink down the bottom portion so that everything fits if I'd like. But basically now at this point, I've got a really easy to use interface that shows all of my meters, which is really nice. And I can resize them as I please or put them in whatever position I want and almost set it up to be a beautiful PLC type environment. So from here I can start controlling. I can say, okay, well, I want to set my first temperature for my mantle. I'm going to set it to 110. Power limit is automatically at 100 typically. Go ahead and shrink this one down. Then I'm going to turn on my condenser and I'll start it at -15. Then we'll put the recirculator on and temperature control on. And I can go ahead and shrink these guys down. Now I've got pretty much a nice consolidated view of all of my metrics. To control a stir, you literally just click and drag and we can precisely pick it to a spot that we want it to be. Start at 419. 1 RPM away from a good number. Yeah, at this point, we've kind of got all of our parameters and we can see, the system is actually starting to heat up right after I told it to at a specific rate, which I can control the rate with different ramps, but we'll get into ramps at another time. That concludes today's Hump Day hack of setting up EliteLab so that you can view all of your parameters in one place and have control over all the parameters that you'd like to control. Thanks for watching.